Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we're pulling out. Sleeping offence, sorry, it's €160. I am a bad boss. I wouldn't, I wouldn't expect my workers to do this. I should be late and take the things, but I have worked too hard not to take this one all the way. We need to take this one all the way. It almost feels like a sort of it just feels like the challenge has to be completed. We have to complete this. Hi, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2! It's just after Christmas. I hope you all had a lovely time, and Santa brought you all the gifts you need. The one gift I didn't need before Christmas was the fact that the game world changes to the game world were detected, and I've been sent all the way back to Bordeaux after our long 902-hour journey to here. A corner. So, the plan is to head back again to Italy. So, but we've had a long journey to go all the way back to be sent back there because the game world has changed. However, I hope you're also looking at the Steam sale at the moment, and you'll see that the Euro Truck Simulator is up for sale. There's lots of bits and pieces, so you can get like the various maps for American Truck Simulator, and you can also get the Euro Truck Simulator things quite cheap. So while we're here, he says, we're just going to pop around the corner to the DAF garage, and we're going to have a little, I think, hang on, let me just see where we are in here. There's a DAF garage, isn't there? Yeah, there we go. We're going around the DAF garage because I picked up a couple of little bits for Euro Truck. Nothing very exciting, just a few odds and sods. So let's go have a little look at those odds and sods I've got. They're mostly paintworks, to be honest with you, but I thought they were much. We'll have a look at a nice new paint job for the fun of it, and then we'll try and head back towards Italy, which was where we were heading in the first place. So, what time is it? Oh, it's 2100 hours at night, so there we go. Oh, handbrake is on. Let's take the handbrake off. Let's take that off. Let's see if we can spin all the way around in this spot here. Well, we should be able to spin all the way around in this spot. Maybe. Maybe not. How close are we? Oh, of course we can make it round there. He says reversing like an idiot. Come on, go on. All the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. And then we're going to go out. Right, okay, I've just realised the time, so we're going to have to just drive somewhere else, because I've realised it's the middle of the night, and it's typically, we're in the middle of the night, and I'm in a situation where I want to sort of go somewhere that requires me to look at the paint jobs. So, we will go and find a job first, and then, or can we sleep? Can maybe sleep? Should we try sleeping? Let's try sleeping. He says, just as he sort of reverses it round. We can probably sleep, actually, probably allowed to sleep now, funnily enough. Oh, that was close. Let's drive into the garage and have a sleep. Can we get into Bay 2? Will it let us in? No, it's just Bay 1. I suppose I am the boss, so I suppose I get the best bay. Bay 1's the best bay, apparently. Okay, we'll get in here, we'll scrape the paint off the edge there on that bollard. Let's not mention that. Okay, let's do some sleeping. Quick! Sleep. 6 a.m. Typical. Oh, it's funny. If it wasn't so tragic, it would be funny. 6 a.m. They don't open till 8. And I don't want to drive around for 20 minutes like I did last time round waiting for the thing to open. I don't think you can do it online either. I don't think you can edit the truck online. Hang on, let's just have a little look at the menus. I don't think we can. Because we can do the truck manager, garage purchases, truck management, truck upgrades. I think that's just what upgrades I've currently got. Yeah, that's what we can do. I don't think I can do dealer stuff other than buying from the dealers. Yeah, I think I can only do... Yeah, I can buy online. Visit selected dealer. Well, it's right next to me. I think we'd have to drive there though, so I think do you really want to travel to the dealer? Well, we know we're right next to it, so let's just do that. Oh, we're there. Ah, okay. It's interesting. Strange, but interesting. Let's exit that. Do I want to leave? Yes, I do. So, hang on. Am I actually at the dealership now? Can I drive and am I in the dealership? Oh, it's made it 8 AM. Ah, right, okay. I don't feel so bad about that. Hang on, where am I? Need to get out of here. No, it changed the time to 8 AM so I could go into the dealership. That's really weird. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We've managed to find a way of skipping time in a strange, weird way. It's fine. I don't mind weird, strange times. I can't see a thing out this window. We're just going to go for it. Right, okay. We're going to go for it. Make our way across here, and then we're going to do a small journey after we've done this. Still got the indicator going. Let's get this indicator off. Right, whiz round here. As I say, hope you all had a lovely Christmas and looking forward to the new year. It's definitely not going to be the new year before I post this, that's for certain. It's going to be 27th, I think it is, today. 27th of December today. A bright red daft trucks, not the usual orange like I've got. Right, okay, there's the customization shop. Let's go on over here and let's customize. Because as I say, I bought a few extras, a few little odds and sods. I like to support the company, but I didn't even pay a lot of money for them. I didn't pay the full whack. I paid the usual Steam sort of pricing for it. So what we should have is which one is it? Paintwork. There. So what we've got now is I've got these. I think I've got some other bits and pieces in here. So I've got, I think this is the no, that's the one that's originally there. I've got Latvian flag, got the UK decal, which goes on there like that. I've now got some stripes, I think, as well. Beyond Borders, wow. Okay, there's some stripes that should have turned up. Some fancy colours, isn't there? Where are we? There's a new one, Pure Excellence. There we go. That's the new Union Jack one. So I've got the Union Jack flag there, which is one that I bought for the vehicle. And what else do we get? We got... I don't think these are daft ones from me, particularly. Let's see if we can find a UK one. I think I got these ones, from remembering it correctly. I definitely got the Christmas ones, by the way. So we've got this one. And we've got the Duelist one, which I quite like. That's quite nice, actually. I quite like that one. We've got Christmas ones. These are pretty fancy. Look at this. Let's move around on this. Look at this. Sorry. Look at that. We got some really fancy Christmas ones. Should have put these on last week, basically. They should have had the sale last week, and then I could have put them on. But look at that. We're wrapped up like a Christmas bows. And now we've got one with a lovely... Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that metallic paint flashing. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Got the Christmas scene there. We got Santa Trucker. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. We might have a bit of Santa Trucker. What else we got? Santa's bag. Some nice Santa ones here, actually. I think it was only it was £1.39 or 79, one of the two. It wasn't very expensive. Got some striped patterns, I believe, as well. Some tribal blades and things like that. There's some really nice ones, actually, in here. I don't know how many of these are actually unlocked that I've unlocked and some that I've bought. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've definitely bought a few. I'm very tempted to go with a bit of... I'm quite tempted to go with a bit of Santa Trucker. I love the fact that he's got the company's logo in there. So SCS Software's company logo is around his belly button. That's pretty awesome. Should we stick that on the truck? Because we're kind of in that Christmas period. So let's do that. Let's do a bit of Christmas period. So we'll put that on there. That's going to cost us 25,000. We've got the money for it. And we should also have some new accessories for this particular truck. And I'm not sure what they are, because I bought little stars here. So I bought some extra accessories for that. There we go. Specific daft ones. There we go. So we got a new DAF front sort of bar, specifically for DAF. I am not going to buy that though, because I kind of like my more subtle ones. So I stick with my more subtle ones that I had. What else we got here? We got some more specific DAF ones. No, I can't see anything there. But we got a few things that are there. Is there something on the back? Ah. We've got some new ones here. So these are new. Wow. They're a bit overkill, aren't they? Wow. Look at those. Exhausts. Rear exhausts. Those are new ones. Wow, look at those things. They're scary. We're going to have some of those. Look, it's Merry Christmas on the back. Look at that. Trucker on both sides and then Merry Christmas on the back. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's do that then. So let's go buy these things. Confirm order. £33,000 worth of paintwork and some lovely exhausts. Some lovely ones with sort of the holes in them for keeping it sort of, I don't know, cool, I guess. Yeah, we'll confirm that order. Yeah, we're Christmas. Look at this. Let's get outside of here and have a look. Let's reverse it in the sunlight a little bit. Handbrake on. Let's get that in the sunlight. Oh yeah. Wow. There we go. We're gonna be sleigh riding with this thing. Let's go find a job. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do you know what? I didn't check as well. They've upgraded the accessories, so you see how I've got my like cups here on the front like that, and my cool bag, and my sandwich, and my aviators, and my fluffy dice. They've upgraded those. They've got new versions of them, and they've also added them to the American Truck Simulator because they didn't actually have them originally, apparently. So they've added those to it. So kind of excited to see that as well. Car's right behind me. Yes, I know, but I did get out fast enough, so we'll go. Wow, it's weird looking at Santa down through that mirror on the left-hand side there. Anyway, let's go. Whoa, hello. Help yourself. I suppose if I hadn't broke it, I would have hit him. So. Right, okay. Here we go. Whoa. Cars following me quite tightly behind. Ugh. There's a guy down here. There he is. Morning. How you doing? He never talks. He's one of them strong but silent types. You know the kind. Right. Okay. So let's go have a little look at this. Now, I remember last week people did point out that you can look at the freight market without driving around to the places. I kind of like driving around to the places. I know that you can do it now, but we can. I kind of like the driving round the places. I don't want to go Amsterdam. I don't want to go Plymouth. Where's this? That's the wrong way. This is where I'm going to have to look at the freight market. Oh, that suits me. It's in Italy. It's a decent journey. It's what we got here. What are we transporting? Chicken meat. Not chicken. We're doing chicken meat. It's like the meat of chicken that's not chicken. It's different type of things. It's a important delivery, so it'll be chilled. Thankfully, we're not going across here anywhere. Blummin' heck. What a nightmare that would be to try and cross there. Ooh, at the moment. This time of the year. And all the other things that are going on. Wow. Right. Anyway. So, yeah, we'll go with chicken meat because that takes us into these Italian islands. And I know these are really busy because there's 2 ferry crossings. So you take this ferry crossing here, which is a long pause, which is a nice sleep. It's 608 miles, 300 miles by. It's a decent journey, and then we basically take our ways around this little island, and it's really fun. It's really busy little town, sort of, and islandy thing. So let's go with that one. That's going to be fun. So I've got realistic, thanks to the comment from Mark Middleton. Mark Middleton suggested that I try the more difficult sort of parking option. I can never remember. It's advanced parking, I think, is the official title or something similar. But basically, I have to with the advanced parking, I have to Would help if I turned that the right way. Advanced parking, I have to hit the centre of the right one, he says, because he's got a bit of a reputation for spending 10-15 minutes trying to get the wrong Brumley trailer. The middle of the pin, and I've not done it, but we'll come forward and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So, let's have a little look. There, stop. Right, so if we look at the back, we've got the thing in the centre there, the wheel in the centre, or the coupling in the centre of the truck between the two back tyres there is called a fifth wheel. And then we've got the pin on the back of the truck, or pin on the coupling on the actual trailer itself. Now, with the more advanced parking, or more advanced loading, should I say, or coupling, can I ever remember the actual title of it? I should blooming look it up sometime, shouldn't I? But anyway, we basically have to hit the two things together. So, get them to work. That's not it. I could tell that because I was looking at it and I was going, you're not square there, so let's get square with that. Come on. You can do better. Yeah, I can do better. I'm doing badly here. It's Christmas. I'm full of Christmas pudding. Maybe I am a Christmas pudding, that's probably it. So there we go. Come on, idiot. I'm having one of them days. It's one of those days. I can feel it. It's one of those days when I'm just not gonna get it right. Look at the Santa picture down the side there. Santa Trucker. That's me, Santa Trucker. I'm delivering chicken meat. You'd think it'd be turkey at this time of the year, but it's not. It's chicken meat. There we go. It's latched in. So let's have a look on the outside. Spot on, ready to go. So let's just press T, push that trailer on there, and we are connecting beautifully. Locked in. Let's go. Beautiful truck, this one. Let's go. So 1,000 miles this is. 33-hour journey. It's actually shorter than the journey we did the other day because we got to do it. Alright, see you later. Next time. I'm in Bordeaux. No, not a dicky bird. Never talks. Never says anything. I think he's got better things to do, that's what it is. So I hope Santa brought you some great gifts this year. Actually, you know something? I'm getting to that point now that I play enough Euro Truck Simulator. I need like some of those. You know, do they still make Matchbox toys? I need a Matchbox truck or something like that. You know, a DAF or a Vico. Do you think they do a Vico ones? Like, are they cool enough to have a Matchbox of their own? I don't know. But an Iveco one maybe, just because that's what our first truck was, or something similar. So I need. That's what I need. I need some of those now to go on my my collection of things. I also need some proper SCS software for the merchandise, the old merch, don't I? Need a fluffy dice for the car maybe. No, they're a bit tacky. I think they work nicely in a truck, but in a car it might be a little bit tacky. I have a bit of an obsession actually. Funny thing is, even putting things in this truck, and I know it's virtual. It's not real truck, obviously. Virtual truck. I have this kind of obsession with sort of everything being clean and stock. It's a bit like how I play the game. I play it stock. I don't add anything extra to it. And it's kind of the same with my sort of car. In my car, okay, there's a bit of dirt and muck because I'm not very good at cleaning things. But I don't tend to leave like personal items everywhere. The only thing I may have is sort of, you know, maybe CDs or music stuff in the car. But it's kind of, it's not. I don't personalise it. I don't do the whole putting stickers on things or. Oh, that's fine, guys. Thanks very much. Carry on. Just drive on out on me. Thanks. He's right underneath me. I couldn't even see him there. Anyway, but yeah, I've got a obsession with not doing that sort of personalisation of things. I don't know. Just It's weird. I got a laptop, and I thought I'm gonna jazz this up at one point. This laptop, so I got myself a load of stickers, ordered them, very sort of cultural and all that kind of stuff, sort of urban, if you want to call it something like that, sort of skateboarder-esque for a laptop for a sort of. And I thought I'm gonna customize the hell out of this. I'm gonna stick these stickers all over it. And when it came down to it, and I took the stickers out, and I went, yeah, that looks really good. There's a stormtrooper, and there's like coffee and all kinds of bits and pieces, all things I love, all those bits and pieces. And I came to actually put the stickers on them. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to kind of stick them on the laptop, and I don't know why not. I mean, it's my laptop. If I wanted to customize it, I should be able to customize it. But I just in my head it was like, nah, I don't want to do that. You'll spoil the kind of the initial veneer or something, or the way it looks. I don't know. It was just a weirdness in my brain, I guess. I'm going to come out. I didn't see that car there. He was very lucky not to be crushed to death by my 4 million tons of chicken meat. Chicken meat, the best. Sounds like something a fast food restaurant would order, doesn't it? Well, get some chicken meat, doesn't it? It's that kind of thing. Going to be processed meat. This is all like beaks and eyeballs or something like that. And chicken bums. Oh dear. Right, let's stick on the old cruise control. We'll get down 50 miles per hour and we'll stick the cruise control. The cruise control is enabled. It's 9 a.m. I'm just looking at the truck from the outside. I don't normally do this very often, but I thought I'll do it for a change because we've got our Christmas sort of special going on here. Swerving all over the road. That's why I don't do that. So let's go back to where we were actually control ourselves. So, yes, Bordeaux. We're leaving Bordeaux. We're heading for the coast. South of France. Gonna do that. I wonder what the river in Bordeaux is called. There must be some name for it because it's a big river, massive river. This is the plot of houses. Every time I go through Bordeaux, I look at these houses and go, "Oh, they're nice." Well, that one's got castles and a sort of castellette on the top of it. Okay, I'm gonna pull over now. Shouldn't be in that lane. That's the cool thing. I am moving on. And we are going down the road. I'm hoping this is it's not as long as it seems. It says 32 hours, but I don't think it's going to be 32 hours in real terms. I'm hoping it's less than 2 hours, because that last one was an epic, wasn't it? It really was big. It was a long one, that one. Let's pull on over. Did everybody get away okay on for Christmas? And if you're still working Christmas, I'm sure you're doing something that's worthwhile, and we all appreciate it. So... but yeah, I hope everybody got away nicely for Christmas. I know it's been an odd one for a lot of people. To be honest, though, I mean, it's one of those ones that if it's going to be an odd one, you might as well put your feet up, do those family phone calls, do the bits and pieces you need to do, and stick your feet up and just enjoy the almost the breather of it. It'll come back at some point. Yeah, I'm coming out, whether you like it or not. That car behind me had to decelerate. Tough. 56 is the speed limit now. We are accelerating away. I have a decent amount of diesel left, so I think we're okay for the moment. Mind you, we're not going to make 965 miles if we're looking down there in the bottom right hand corner. Second line down with a little red flag. That's our waypoint to our destination. But yeah, just take it easy. Put your feet up. Watch the telly. Watch the YouTube. Watch 400 episodes of Eurotrucker from me. Possibly not some of the early ones where the microphone isn't right, because they're a bit. Strangely, the microphone and stuff in my early stuff is pretty terrible, because most of it was recorded directly from my recording device. Now it's actually recorded straight to my PC, and I edit it in later, so that makes life a little easier. We've got our music blaring in the way in the background. That's sort of those YouTube tunes, which are quite nice actually. They're the right sound. I like them. I do like them. So we're making good time here actually. I'm quite pleased with this. It's Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Again, down there in that bottom right hand corner, we've got the speed, 56 miles per hour, 12A, which is the Auto 12. The amount of damage to the truck currently. It'll be mostly wear and tear to the tyres. The diesel. How tired I am. Well, we shouldn't be tired at all because we basically slept through the last day and a bit. Then we've got a little envelope, which is which is sort of like, it's not really missions and things. It just tells you some relevant information occasionally. As I say, I quite often wish it had a little option that kind of appeared with a sort of, these are your missions, or available missions, or, a billionaire wants his prize elephant taken from one side of the country to the other. And yes, that is the storyline for Smokey and the Bandit 2. So, that was prize elephant, wasn't it? Or was that Smokey and the Bandit 1? Ooh. I think it's 2. I'm going with 2. Yeah, because he couldn't get over Sally Fields in the second one. That's right, he's drunk. He's extremely drunk, and Snowman, who's the truck driver, comes and convinces him to take it. And it's like they're getting $1 million, I think, for it. It's a lot of money, obviously, back then. $1 million to take the elephant from one side of the country to the other. That was the job. Smokey and the Bandit. R.I.P. Mr. Reynolds. Old Bertram. A start to the end. And actually, to be fair, apart from being a proper cowboy as such, he really was actually a very good comedian as well. He was very funny. Good stuff from him. Cannonball Run was another good movie. A few others, actually, to be honest with you. Was it Hooper that he was in, or Hopper? Hooper, I think it was, wasn't he? Where he acted as he was a stuntman who was like kind of very injured. Right, okay. We're going to take the auto pass element of this, which hopefully is this one with the green light above it. There's a green little light above this. I should be able to auto pass this through this. Here we go. Yes. All right. How are you doing? Okay. Let's get some speed up. I have no idea if there's anybody underneath me or not. Can't see him. If there is, they're going to get squished. Yeah, you kind of grow up with different things, don't you? When it comes to movies and things like that. I mean, when I was a kid, it was all sort of John Wayne and sort of what was he called? Was it Burt Lancaster and people like that? Those were the kind of movies that you used to see on Saturday afternoons. If you remember, sort of doing a matinee type thing. Those were the kind of things that were there. And then time went on and got into the 80s, it was things like Burt Reynolds and even, to be fair, even almost Eddie Murphy's of the world, So once you get a little further into the 90s, so yeah, just one of those things. Okay. I'm trying to get a bit of speed up to overtake this truck, this FLE truck. He's a cheeky truck. He's got a bright green truck. I'm locked on my cruise control at 57. We're just trying to take a little bit of, take him down. Everybody's having to follow us through as we race to go through. He's a bad one, isn't he? Look at that truck driver. Huh? Oi! How you doing? Oh, he's just there, isn't he? He's just there. I've got my Christmas truck. Leave me alone, Volvo Globetrotter. He's got some speed on him. Oh, I didn't cut him up, did I? He's just given up after all. It's like racing Ferraris down the autobahn with trucks. That's excellent. Completely lost my train of thought, by the way, with Burt Reynolds and other things. But yeah, they did have the truck for a couple of ones. Third one wasn't so good, was it? Because didn't he actually star Burt Reynolds? It just had the guy who played Snowman in it. It had Convoy. Remember Convoy? That was Rubber Ducky, wasn't there? Was the leader of the convoy? I can't remember what the score of that one was, to be honest with you. I've got it somewhere on DVD, but I haven't watched it in blooming years. Got a couple of DVDs for Christmas. Well, I got a DVD and a couple of Blu-rays for Christmas. And there was a reason why I got the DVD of one of these things. I've been looking for it for flipping ages. I've seen it on. It's popped on and off for sort of Amazon and Music Magpie and other places. Popped on and off. So I thought, I'll get this. I thought I'll finally be able to pick up a copy of it. Oh, come on. Don't make me break. Why are you making me break? Popped on and off of Amazon and things like that. He was just not particularly. I don't know whether it was. I don't think it's highly rated or anything like that. But in the sense of as a movie, it was just a sort of sci-fi horror stroke thing called Crawl Space, and I actually watched it today, to be honest with you. I watched it very Christmassy. I watched a horror movie, but it's called a horror movie. It's an 18, but only probably because of the certain level of strange violence in it. But it was a good sci-fi. It was good enough. It was above average slightly because of the twists in it. But it was one of these things I've been watching on and off, waiting for it to come down like a couple of quid. I didn't want to pay a fortune for it. And I remember I got it, and it wasn't, for Christmas, and I don't think it was expensive, but it's one of those movies that we kind of go, well, I should have got it earlier. Oh, it's a helicopter. Wonder if the police have stopped somebody up ahead. There is a police something going on here. This'll be some kind of sports car pulled over, I would think. No, it's just a normal little car. He must have been going some to get a police helicopter as well. But yeah, it wasn't a particularly exciting movie in the sense of that. It wasn't bad. But I think it's because it's Australian, and I don't think of Australia as particularly having a good sort of. They have some strange movies, to be honest with you. I watched a movie called what was it? Killer Sofa. I'm sure that was Australian as well. It was a strange thing as well. It was called Killer Sofa, but it was a recliner that was killer. So I'm not sure how it's a killer sofa when it's a recliner. I suppose killer recliner doesn't actually have the same ring to it as killer sofa. Possibly? I don't know. Maybe just me. I'm overthinking this. Let's go through the green one, because I've got the auto thing. I really miss talking to the guys, though. Stopping up and pulling up for a second and saying hi. Kind of miss that. We're going there. There's the toll paid. Nobody on today. Nobody on. Oh well. We've got to stick to this side of the road. We're going towards Montpellier. I'm assuming it's Montpellier. Montpellier. Don't know. Anyway, 52 miles, sorry, 50, I was going to say 53 miles there, but we have sped it down. 29 hours to go. Arrival Sunday at 5:37 p.m. A little mini on us. We are going for it. Has anybody had any frost and snow? We haven't really had any where I live. We've had a little bit of, we had a light dusting a couple of weeks ago, just a teeny little bit. I mean, like the kind of stuff where you go, nah. And it didn't really stay either. It was just like on the cars. It wasn't even on the cars and on the van. It wasn't very exciting. It was very little indeed of the whole thing. It's a funny time of the year. I always think I live in a funny part of the world. It takes about 10 years. Our winters go in 10-year cycles here. Every 10 years, we have loads of snow. I mean, loads, like thick snow, very cold, minus 15, I think was one morning I got up one year, and this is probably a good 10 years ago now. Minus 15 I got up to, and it was good snow. That's Celsius, in case you're thinking that's not cold. Mind you, if it's minus 15 in Fahrenheit, that's really cold, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, minus 15 in Celsius, and it was, to be honest with you, it was cold. The snow was so cold, it was powder rather than, where you can't get it. If you ever get a snowball, you put it together and the temperature's just right. It's more water-like, so the molecules go together. So you get to actually get snowballs. But when it's that cold, what you actually get is just powder. And when you try to push it together in your hands, unless you warm it up and start melting it, it actually just stays as powder. So you basically get a powder ball instead of a snowball. There you go, some useless physics for you, but it's to do with how the water molecules are frozen. There we are, totally useless. How useless is that fact? But at least you'll know it for the if you're watching this in 2020, you'll know that for 2021. How marvellous is that? Morning or afternoon, how are you doing? No response, none at all. I think it's probably because I'm speaking the wrong language, aren't I? Maybe it's bonjour. Maybe? Is that what it is? Bit of French? That's the closest I get to French, by the way. And nothing else. I'm not even sure I know how to say, you know, this is my name in French. Didn't do French. You know, the backseat driver is telling me it's Je m'appelle, apparently. There we go. So, the wife is in the back seat at the moment, knitting. You can't see her. She's round here somewhere. she's sitting on the partial shelf at the back there. Actually, it's a bed, isn't it? So, but yeah. Right, looking at the time, we've got plenty of time. It's still healthy on the old sleep front. You'll just have to wait. Car had to wait there a bit. It's a police car in front of me, I think. It is. Right, okay, we're ploughing on. No, I didn't do French. No French for me. 27 miles. 27 hours to go. 797 miles. I'm hoping that we can pick up a job that takes us to mainland Italy after that, and we probably will do it through the online system, basically. So, yeah. Okay, and we're ploughing on. There's a conversation that was taking place in the corridor outside between my daughter and my wife about about French terminology. The only other thing they know is oui, apparently. So there we go, which is yes, of course. I guess we know non as well. Non, which is no. But that's it. That's a lot. That's all. This is terrible, by the way. This just shows extreme ignorance of the places you're in, actually, when you don't even attempt to learn some of the language. It's just terrible. I know we're playing a game, so I'm not actually there, but still, I feel pretty bad. Okay, we're ploughing along the road. Oh, this is the landmark that's over here again. Over there. Actually quite surprised with all the modern technology that's coming along and all the bits and pieces, you know, with these sort of self-driving cars and vehicles, that we haven't got a self-driving sort of trucks, or they must be in the plans. I mean, when it comes to self-driving stuff, of course, it still will require a driver, but we're questioning about what the driver's input will be. Will probably get less and less with time, won't it? We'll get to the point where the trucks drive themselves, and the driver's job is probably to start and stop, with very little interaction. Otherwise, I would assume. Human error tends to be the main sort of culprit of it. And by the way, when I say human error, when I'm talking about machines, and machines have got a program to run, they also are prone to human error, because human error writes that code. So unless the machine is writing itself, which is actually technically possible, human error is actually still there. We need to pull over before this one goes off. So we're going this way. Whoa. 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 Bit of extreme braking there. Not happy about that. Are we going slower? 31 now. Right, okay. Let's just lock it in at 32. Might have to take a sleep shortly. We're getting close. Getting close now. All of a sudden we're close to needing a sleep along the way. So what is everybody planning for New Year's? Just take it easy, what else I'm going to suggest. Take it easy. A few drinks at home if you want some. Watch some more of my videos. I think that's a completely good plan. How about that? For your New Year. Rewatch this one twice. No, I'm not forcing you. Do what you like. Just take it easy. Everybody take it easy, and if you're not off, then I appreciate whatever you're doing. Okay, we're ploughing on. We've got plenty of diesel for the moment. I think I'm going to have to stop shortly for a top-up. I'm not sure whether I want to stop now or when I hit the coast. I feel like I want to hit the coast and do the trip across before I start looking for somewhere to get some diesel from. But I don't know how far I am from it, actually, to be honest with you. And as I've said before in the game, I like to kind of, I guess, pretend that I'm driving it for real. And it's not a game that we're actually doing this for real. Obviously, nobody would in their right mind would employ me, but I do like to do it for real. So yeah, it's just. If I was pulling up the map, I would pull over and we'd bring up the map so that I could have a look at it. So you see where we're at. I suppose we can press the F5 key and kind of. That car underneath me will be really upset. Sorry. Hang on. I'm going to press the F5 key in a second to sort of zoom in. I'm just going to get up a bit of speed here and keep going. And then we'll see. Press F5 will basically zoom the map in and out. So we'll do that on the GPS down there in that bottom right. So let's just get that speed back up. Doing alright. 56. There we go. 56. Let's lock it in for 56. Let's press F5. So there we've got zoomed out. We're still heading along the coastline there. That's the furthest we are out. Yeah, we're still heading along this coastline. So I can't see us getting to the end of it quite yet. Montpellier is probably where we're going to go through, and then I'm going to pull over here. Yeah, we'll do that. F6, we have 17 tons of chicken meat. I'm just checking what it was. And I'll press F5 again. Car's just passed us. Coming to the toll again. Pay for it again when we're going through. Getting close time-wise. Don't know what to do here. I feel the need to pull in and do something. A bit of sleep. We could do a bit of sleep. But if we're going to get sleep, we might as well get diesel. At the same time, I want to be in this lane. Yep, that's it. Toll one. There we go, paid the toll, and out we go on the other side. Putting our foot down, 19 miles per hour. The car underneath us, as usual. Let's go to the middle lane here, so we don't end up underneath that car. He's just pulled over, so let's just pull over and get in there. Let's work our way forward. It's good. It's good. We've got Santa Trucker on the truck, which is cool. I still like his belly button with his tattoo of SCS software around it. I think that's kind of cool. If you're gonna go with a Santa Trucker, you've got to have a Santa Trucker. It's Merry Xmas on it. Thing is, with a paint job like this, can you imagine actually having a paint job like this? It's kind of like you'd have to bring out the truck once a year only, wouldn't you? You wouldn't stick with that paint job all the time. I mean, for me, this is almost too loud, this truck right now. But it is just a one-off. There's a jet plane landing over there. Look. You see it? Just disappeared over those power lines. Just going to let this ease off. It's just over the top of that little village. Right, locked it in at 57. I really want to get a bit of speed up here and see if we can shift it. We can shift as we go along. All we need is a black Trans Am with a Firebird on the front of it. Telling us where the Smokey is. Or the bandits. Smokey? Bandits. Smokey. That black car there's just jammed himself in because I'm overtaking this thing. Slowly. Oh dear. What a shame. You just stay there. I'm going to overtake you all. You're stuck on your way out now. If you wanted to get over, you would have to move now. No, they're going out that way. That's fair enough. That's fine. Let's go. So Marseille and Lyon we're on our way to. We have to come over shortly, so we'll do that in a second. It's a lovely drive so far. 25 miles to go, 673 miles. We have some windy roads ahead in those tiny little Italian islands. We've got to go to the bottom of the boot of Italy at some point, and we've never been down there. I don't know what you call the bottom end of there, to be honest with you. So we're making some money there. Income down there in the GPS. Linda V has just made us 5,200-ish and a bit. Just made us a bit of cash. Some loads of money. Okay. This is an area we've not been before. It's a very advanced looking car park and sort of rest area. Lots of sort of circles and roundabouts in it. Weird. Okay. We are very close to our limit for sleeping. Apparently, you can fall asleep. Bobster pointed this out the other day. You can, because I started dozing because I overdid the drive. And Bobster pointed out that in the comments, or maybe it was Mark Middleton. I can't remember which one of you it was. Sorry if I can't remember who it was while I've been recording this. But one of you pointed it out that you can physically fall asleep at the wheel, and I can't remember what the outcome was. I think you said, but I can't remember what that was. But I think it was very bad, whatever the outcome was. And I can imagine that too, to be honest with you. Right, I need to take one of these. I want to take this tall one here, right in front of me. I'm merging into this one. He's going. I'm going too. There we go. Starting the toll road. Can't see any of the trucks underneath me. I'll pull out and cross. Santa trucker keeps looking at me in the mirrors. Stop staring at me. He's there again. Has he got sunglasses on? I didn't even notice that. Reminds me of Raymond Briggs' Santa, actually. He looks like kind of jolly enough to be a Raymond Briggs style Santa. That is very cool bridge. That'll be trains only. That is awesome. I've seen one go across it yet, but that looks really cool. Right, get some speed up anyway. The sun's just in the mirror there. It's just brilliant. Love that. Do love the effect. It's funny. I was looking. Somebody asked me about what was my most viewed sort of YouTube channel. Most viewed YouTube video, and it's actually a Eurotruck one. It's the one for hiring and expanding the business, hiring drivers and expanding the business. That's what it's called, in fact. And it's got loads and loads of views. And the thing that's most interesting about this sort of video in the sense of it is that there is a definite difference in the graphical fidelity, because it must be a 3-year-old video now, and there's a real difference in that graphical fidelity that you've got now in comparison to what you got then. Real difference, huge difference. Just looks such a different game. I shouldn't do this. I'm screeching across the road here, but I'm going to let you out and all. There you go. Screeched across the road there. And see if we can accelerate fastest. I've got 17 tons of chicken and you've got an empty flatbed. Or an empty log carrying thing. You should be absolutely pulling away. Depends on your engine, I guess, but you would think you'd be pulling away. Oh, I'm tired now. Yawning. Oh, I'll upset him. Next one. Next turning. There's one here. There's a toll gate. I'm going to go pull in because we're yawning. We're yawning. We're yawning and we need diesel. So we're going to pull in. We're going to do the important things here. We're going to pull in. We'll pay to go through this toll. Where's the parking spots though? I'm looking at it. I can't see where the parking spots are. They must be the other side of the toll. So we'll go through the toll. Where are you going? In there. Of course you are. Oh, there's a truck driver behind me. You behave. There. There's the truck. Where's the truck stop? It's there, over that side. Sugar. How do I get over there? Shit! Knew that was coming. I shouldn't have gone through right over there. Come on. Come on. Oh, I've made a huge mistake here, haven't I? I can't get past that. Wow. I've crashed into another vehicle in the process. Right, I'm getting out of here. That's just stupid. Stupidity on my behalf. I'm just going to go. I'm going to find the next one. That was just crap. What an idiot I am. I should know. I should have come right over on the toll place there and tried instead of trying to come over. I just couldn't see. I was blind. I was blind down the side because you just can't see, and they were all underneath me, and I've just made a mistake. Well, that's next week's opening credits anyway. Made a mistake. Pulling across. Yeah, I'm looking at that. The bed is full. I am exhausted. I need some sleep, and I'm still heading towards the coast. Oh, please help me get somewhere good shortly. There we go, without a 43. I hope there's somewhere shortly. $56. Oh, I made a terrible mistake there. Kicking myself for that. Okay, on we go. Right, okay, I'm gonna put the cruise control on shortly, and what I'm gonna do is zoom out on the map once we've got fingers set in position. There we go. That's excellent. Let's zoom out. Marseille is coming up. Marseille could be my saviour point here. We could go into Marseille. I think this Marseille is actually also where we also rest for the whole thing. So we're close with the diesel as well. Let's just hope that we can make it without falling asleep. He'll be on the old yawning trip now. We're going for the fines. We're doing really badly. Last 2 episodes I've been awful for fines. And the sleep thing, I just wanted to get the things delivered. It just became an absolute mission to get round that. I hadn't realised about the avoid thing though. That was brilliant, wasn't it? That was a really useful feature. We found a few of you said they'd never seen that avoid before, which is really good because that means I actually learnt something for a change. We all did. There looks like a blue sign coming up here, in just off the road here. I might have to swing go when we start going through Marseille here. Just where we're heading to now. There's a parking place, but I don't think I can park there, which is a nightmare. It's too small a place. It'll be it looks like a hotel, possibly. That's no good to me, unfortunately, or a garage or something similar. There's going to be no good parking in there. Might just have to hold off until we get the ferry. We'll hold off until we get the ferry because we're not far from the ferry now. So we'll do that. 31. Yeah, I think we're going to hold off till we get the ferry because it does look like they just don't look like sensible places to park, and I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of reversing to get into it. So as well, yeah, it's definitely ferry time. Yeah, definitely ferry. Getting tight. I know. Oh God, we're starting to yawn and the eyes are shutting. There is a car, I'm sure of it, underneath me here. No, maybe not. They just drive on. They just don't care. I cost myself €800 there in smashing things into things. That was bad. Wasn't happy with that at all. Yeah, definitely a ferry coming up now. Because the green dots seem to have disappeared off the lines, so I think we're ferrying shortly. Across the curb. Dunk dunk. I'm going to put on the side lights. It's not quite dark yet, but we're getting there. Bon Voyage. That's on there. El Voyage. Is said or something similar. El Voyage. Okay. Crossing. The light dappling through everything. Lovely. Cup of coffee there. Love a bit of coffee. Find somewhere to park. I know, but we've got to turn somewhere here. This is the turning here. This is it. A little bit of scrubland there by the dock. Lovely. We're in the dock. Let's find this thing, because this will give us our rest anyway, because it's quite a long journey over the sea. So we'll do that. Nice tight turns and roads coming up. Horrendous stuff for me, because I'm rubbish at them. There's a place to stay. Oh, are we not near anywhere yet? No, it seems to be going on through Marseille. Oh, no, not far. Not far, look. I can see there. The pier is there. Or the pier. Is it a pier? Is when you get one? Port rather than pier. Is the pier bit that sticks out, isn't it? Not sure. Definitely a port. There's a port. Look, there's a port there. There's a railway yard. And some parking. Very cool. On we go. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. We're going to yawn and close our eyes here. Hopefully I won't get a fine. Not yet. We're not yawning and closing our eyes. It seems to do like 5 yawns, and then the 5th one is like a big one. It's like that's your one. That's you fully sort of in trouble with the law. Absolutely pushing it to the limit yet again. Another episode of pushing it to the limit. But we're getting there. We're so close. We're so close to getting on a ferry and getting asleep anyway. That trailer's just pulled up there. It's cool. Has anybody actually ever had, in the American Truck Simulator, sometimes you have to take construction materials to roadworks. So you'll take like I don't know, whatever, tarmac maybe to a sort of somewhere that's actually a physical road out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if there's the same equivalent in Euro Truck, which seems odd considering I think is it the same developers, or maybe it's the same developers engine and one's like the European side and one's the American side. I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, here we go. The eyes are winking shut again. When I came to a halt the other day, actually, the game physically made me doze, which is really terrifying, actually. We really need to get on this ferry. There it is. I can see it now. As we head through Marseille, which looks like an extremely busy and important town or city. We are so close to our destination now. We are so close to our destination. In the sense of getting on the boat, that is. We get a rest on the boat. That's what you do. You just go straight to sleep, wouldn't you? Do you sleep in your cab? You know when you park it on on a ferry? Not everybody knows the answer to this one. Do you actually sleep in the cab? On the ferry, or do you actually get like a? Do you have to pay for quarters or something similar to have a sleep, or do you just, I don't know, lie on a bench somewhere? No idea, to be honest. I just a thought that's crossed my mind there. I'd assume you slept in your cab, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? You kind of, you know, use the cab as your well, it is your home, isn't it? So, train tracks, dunk dunk. Here we go. Finally. Let's find our port. There we go. There's our point to park. Let's make our parking point here. Up we go. We're set. Let's have a look. There, we're set. He says, looking at it. There I am in the driver's thing. Possible destinations. We need to go there. 14-hour journey. That is definitely a sleeping thing, isn't it? Embark. 14 hours of sleeping. So that's kind of shortened the journey by an awful lot, hasn't it? So it's not been as long as I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's get in here and let's go. Oh, parking brake. Disengage park. I love the parking brake, by the way. I'm going to do it again. Look at that. It's very cool, isn't it? Anyway, off we go. Everybody else has disembarked, by the way, before I got on there. Everybody's just like completely gone. There's nobody here. Just me. I'm the only person left. There's my track to go through. It's 9 a.m. Sunday. We're getting very close now. We're fully slept. We just need some diesel. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do then before we continue on. We'll put brakes on. Press M for map and we'll see if we can find some diesel. Oh, wow, that's excellent. It's on the way out. We can't miss it. So let's go get some diesel on the way out. Right, okay, let's go for it. So let's return to the game. Press M for map again, because we are pretty much stopped at the thing. Nobody's going to bother us here. Let's indicate to get out here. This is an interesting little place. I've been here before. Very windy roads, not much fun. But at the same time, well, say not much fun. Lots of fun, just very interesting. Beautiful place. Absolutely stunning little island. So we got this. This is the first island, and it's the second island that we need to go to. So we're going to head out of this one through these windy little roads. I managed to destroy a whole load of signs last time I was here. They must have loved knowing that I'm coming back. There's probably a warning, health hazard for me. Some people are there. That little bistro. So we're going up here, and where's this garage? It's not there. It's a little further on. Borat's Pizza. Look, Borat. From I'm guessing, is that Borat like it's in Ali G? What's it? Sacha Cohen Baron thing. I didn't like that movie actually. I didn't actually find it funny. It was like shooting fish in a barrel when they did the new American one that was on Amazon. If you're making fun of America, it's very easy to do, I'm afraid. I thought it was anyway, a bit too easy. Shooting fish in the barrel. It was too obvious and too easy to do. So anyway, let's put this on. Let's fill this up. Get her going. So I think we've got 900 euros worth. I think nearly 1,000. Pretty empty this time round. 900. 944. I will take it. Let's start her up and let's get out of here. That's cool. That was exactly what I needed. Just a bit of diesel to finish off. We are 8 hours away. 73 miles. 37. I'm putting it the other way around. 273 miles away. This is a beautiful little Italian sort of island and whatever else. Oh, look, a football pitch over there. Look. There, cool. Look at that. It's awesome. Anyway, sorry. Let's go. What a beautiful place to live by the looks of things. I guess it's quite settled as well because it's like an inner sea as well, so it'll be quite settled because the Mediterranean, isn't it? It's sitting in. It must be quite settled that because there's kind of a with Portugal and Spain and Africa. There's kind of a little tight little getting into there. So I guess that's a very still sea on the scale of things. I'm guessing. 50 miles per hour around these roads. I think I said this last time I was here. That's really fast around these roads. .31. Now we're down to 31. I'm going off at this one. Runners, World of Trucks. Lovely little villages. Bonifaco? Bonifaco? I don't know. That was the name of the town anyway. We're going uphill. Morning, horses. Hello. Nice to see you. They were giving it the old weren't they? Huh? Indicator off would be helpful. Not much experience with horses. Took my daughter horse riding once or twice. Our son occasionally goes to school. I know the French eat them. I don't know if the Italians do. The Italians eat horse? Don't know. French do. I think we had this conversation last time round about the French eating horse. It's all lean meat, to be honest with you. Guess it must be eating venison, really, because that's quite lean meat. Are they sort of same family? Equine type thing? Roe? I don't know. Making it up as I go along here. I don't know a lot of things. Some things I know and some things I don't. One thing I do know is this is a nice windy road. I think we came through here in the middle of the night once, didn't we? It was pretty rough. It's beautiful though. Right, we just need to get these miles here to the place. So we're still getting in for Sunday, which is good. I don't know if that's on time or not. We're meant to be in for 9 o'clock at night, I think was the time there. Be very careful there. I was worried about if I was going to mash into something there. 31. 27. I just overdid that a bit. Overcooked that one a bit. Smashing through the trees. Do you know that? You know? Have you ever seen when you go down certain roads where they've got like tree lined and the trucks go down it? It's just like a square shape through the trees. There's like it's where the trees have just been hit by every blooming truck that's ever been through it. Hilarious. Okay, yeah, you overtake me. Carry on. I don't know. I put my side lights on. I just think I like to see the truck red on the dashboard. Right, okay. God, they're steep. They're tight little corners. There's a road near me. And it goes through, because I live near the Lake District in the UK. And it goes over the top of one of the mountains, or fells as they're called. And this particular mountainside road, even in a car, is pretty hairy at the best of times. There is actually another route that the locals mostly use, and you know, I'm being local, I tend to use that one. It's still pretty windy, but it's not as bad as the one that goes over the top, because the one over the top is a bit like this to some extent. And you when you get to the bottom of it, you go, I want to get off. I want to get this ride, because it is really, because it's like all uphill, sort of windy, and then all downhill, all windy, and one false move and you're toast basically. So yeah, it's an interesting one, that's to say the least. This is a stunning little town, by the way. I must compliment them on the design of this town. It's just utterly beautiful. That's probably closed. That look for whatever else is. So that's not a problem pulling out of there. That's properly closed. Wow. They didn't have to do well with these maps for the Italian side, didn't they? They were just stunning. Right. Is that car following me? Wow. Beautiful little island. You know where we're going, though? We're going to a port for an internal journey. Did anybody watch the new Grand Tour on Amazon? Have you seen it? The Clarks and Hammond and whatever else it is. The Big Hunt. We've got to be careful how we say this. Yeah. They were talking about flights, internal flights between two places. I can't remember where they ended up, actually, to be honest with you. But basically, it's one of the longest internal flights in the world, because it's like flying from France to this island somewhere. I'm not even sure where it was, to be honest with you. Is it down by Africa, wherever they went? You'll put it in the comments below, I know you will. I won't get let away with that one. But I remember them saying it was like the longest internal flight. Okay. Not that way. Why would you go that way? It only looks like a little loop there. There must be something nice to look at behind the back of here. Doesn't look like anything nice to look at down there, really. Anyway, because it comes out the top here. It's just like a loop. Okay, that's a new one of me. Why would you go around that loop? I suppose to do 100% of the journey of the roads, you might go around that loop, but I can't see any other reason to go down that loop. That bus quite close to me. Excellent. Sorry, I'm concentrating quite hard on this road at the moment. I'm not run out of chat. It's more a case of that I'm actually watching the road and going, oh. I don't know, I should have watched the road earlier when I was coming out of that truck thing to try and do that truck stop. But, yeah, I'm just watching the road. 42 miles per hour down here is just horrendous. It just feels so fast. Flying along the road. Oh, caught the curb. Brake. Crumbs, I was flying there. I was catching the curb. I felt it in the controller. The controller was buzzing all over the place there, sort of vibrating with unhappiness. What's happened here with these two? What are you doing? Have they run into each other? No, they're right underneath each other. You'd have thought it was my truck considering the colour of his truck there. Well, except for the fact that I'm Santa now. I'm Santa's truck. I'm Santa's personal helper. I'm Santa Trucker. Oh, 56. I was going to say I stopped there, but I didn't, because you can see that I haven't got a stop sort of thing there. I can't believe that we're back into Italy, but not into Italy where I wanted to be. At least it's been a shorter journey on the long run. 6 hours and 41 minutes to go, 190 miles. There's a good chunk of this is going to be a bit like this, but a good chunk of this is going to be on a boat shortly, so on a ferry, an internal journey. Shortly, I say shortly. It will be shortly, hopefully. Wow, that caravan flew across the road there. I broke a bit hard there, actually. I did overdid that one a little bit. Okay, off we come. Is it taking me by a different road this time round? Why is it doing that? Why wouldn't I go straight round these roundabouts, straight on to the next bit? Why would I want to go this way? Well, go that way. I don't mind. No urgent objection to that. Shit. Yep, caught the edge of the road there. Or nearly caught the edge of the... I should really drive up there, but I don't want to waste time on it. I want to do that. Too long a journey today, to be honest with you, to do that, and because it is in between Christmas and New Year, I wanted to keep this to a shorter one. I didn't want a 2-hour one like they did the other day, but right. Let's have a look. There's the port. You can see it on the map now. It's coming up. We'll plough on. I'm pulling over. Go into this lane because I'm trying to preempt what happens next. Palm trees. It's a lovely day. 12 p.m. as we make our way through into the port and not try to smash into the computer cars in front of you, because that could have been nasty. I've already smashed into enough things here. Look, there's boats up there and a yacht. A couple of yachts, actually. Very cool. Marina, here we come. What was that one? I'm just thinking now. Marina. Marina was the name of a doll, wasn't it? Or sort of like a. She was like she was like a mermaid or something similar. And what was the name of the program? It was like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet. I can't even remember now. I'm gonna go. They're letting me go. I'm surprised they let me go, but we were gonna go for it. Okay, nice cracked roads, beautiful boats, beautiful day. Ferry ahead of us. It's time to get down and boogie, sort of. I don't think we get enough sleep on this though. That Borat gets everywhere. It's more Borat pizza. Must have the best pizza in the world, Borat. Here we go. We're on. We're loading up. It's loading time. Dum dum dum. Next to the Volvo truck, which is very Volvo. Look, Volvo. Very nice. Right, possible destinations. There's only one place to go. Look, it's a 3-hour journey straight over to here, and this is where we're going to. Port Taranos. Toros. Whatever. We're taking a little trip with our chicken meat. It's good money, actually, that. 32,700. Handbrake on. Keep forgetting. Right, plough on and on. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3:49 p.m. We're just... Oh, I've been here before. Do you remember when I got smashed into by that truck that was coming the other way? Oh, don't look at your watch. I'm going for it again. Please don't hit me. There's a car behind me. Do you see it? There's a car. White car. That could have been nasty again. I came out of that and got hit by something. That actually became the start of an episode. I remember that. Everybody was like, have a little look. And when I did look back, it's true. You could see just the flash of a headlight, and I did it. It must have been the middle of the night, actually. Mini just dumped there. That's me crunching the curb. We are 86 miles away. Sorry, 86 miles away. 2 hours and 33 minutes. I don't know. I keep saying different times than there actually is. Just getting excited. There's another ferry. We've just come off one, then there. Stella Line, that one is. Not another famous brand, but yeah. Lovely. Oh, that was close at the back. These are busy little roads, these ones. On we go. I should do more in Norway and Sweden, because I've seen some of the driving in there, and some of their roads are really amazing in the sense of the fact that they're all single track and you barely got any space to overtake each other on. They're pretty horrible. Green. That's handy. 50 miles an hour now. As we head out of town, let's pull on over. It's so pretty out here, though. It's just stunning. You know, rose bushes in the side of the road there, just running on the way out. Really, really pretty. Fantastic journeys. I've got to swing round and go to this place here. I hope it's somewhere we've not been before, but I have a feeling it is somewhere I've been before. Right, so don't come off at this one. I come off at the next one. Yeah, next one it is. It's this one here. This one. Yes. Whizzing on up here. So what did you get for Christmas? I want to know. What did Santa get you if they got you anything? I got as I say, I got a couple of Blu-rays and DVD. What else did I get? I got a game for my Switch, and I've got some old games as well, because I do the retro gaming, as you know, from my channel. I've got some retro games. Well, I say retro. They're close to being retro. They're games for the original Xbox and PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 and one DS game as well, because I kind of like my DS. A little collection of it. I have a thing for cartridges and sort of things that can be loaded in a, you know, and doesn't require any kind of updates, so I kind of enjoy those. Don't play enough on my channel. I've got loads of them as well. I wouldn't mind so much if I didn't have loads of blooming games, but I do have quite a lot of games. I played the PS2 version of Silent Hill 2, completed it first time, which I really enjoyed actually. On my channel, played it all the way through. Managed to stretch it out for 12 hours, which was quite impressive for me. But yeah, I did enjoy that. There was some real fun, and that's why I would like to do some more of that kind of stuff. It wasn't very popular on the channel, but those who watched it stayed watching it. Those who didn't. That was the thing. I think the initial episode was quite well watched, but then after that there was a sort of tailing off of people watching it. To be fair, I did do it over a course of 12 days, so it was quite a long one. But yeah. Those were the main things for my Christmas. Oh, and I got and because I'm a bit of a sort of well, I'm kind of a nerd kind of guy anyway. I love this kind of games and whatever else it is. Wow, tram. I don't think I've been here before. This is beautiful. Nerd kind of guy. I got a Darth Vader. On card Darth Vader, so like a sealed one from the Rogue One movie. So I got that figure just to stick up on the shelf to look at and be really pretty with my other Star Wars figures. I don't actively collect a lot of Star Wars figures, but I do need to I'm definitely thinking about Matchbox sort of trucks now at this point. But I don't really actively collect a lot of Star Wars figures, but if they're cheap or inexpensive or whatever else it is, and it's kind of Christmas and things like that, I sometimes get an odd one or two to go with the whole thing. Oh, sorry, got a tickle there. It's like dry. I think it's because I've been driving longer than I thought I was driving for. So, but yeah, Star Wars figures and the usual kind of things, and computer games and movies. Really, not very exciting in the long run. Had a lovely Christmas dinner though, big Christmas dinner. We didn't have turkey though, because nobody in my household likes turkey apart from me. So we had what we call Spanish chicken, which is chicken and chorizo and a bit of paprika and some peppers and some red onion, basically. Really nice, actually, cooked for a while. We still chucked in the usual. We still chucked in pigs in blankets, bizarrely some Yorkshire pudding. So they're all kind of weird things, and some Brussels sprouts just to make it Christmassy. I like Brussels sprouts. My daughter eats Brussels sprouts. My son doesn't eat Brussels sprouts. My wife doesn't. We had some parsnips as well, roasted. They were really nice, and lashings of gravy, as you do. Really nice, actually. I really enjoyed it. Kept it simple for Christmas, if that makes sense. Nothing horrendous, sort of food wise. Bales of hay out there, all sort of wrapped up. Very nice. Beautiful, isn't it? As we head into the early evening. Wow, this has been a journey and a half. I've loved it. I've loved every second of this one. It's been a beauty. Busy, but beautiful. I'll look it over there. Beautiful one. No, lovely Christmas dinner. Enjoyed that. Followed by, I think I told you at the beginning of the year, I've been sort of keeping to my sort of diet, and I've still managed to do it today. So I had a little bit less for lunch and a little bit less for breakfast. So I managed to keep the sort of my calorie count, even though we had this huge meal. But we had a bit of a chocolate Yule log to finish. That was beautiful. A lovely chocolatey log. Probably as many calories in that as the main meal itself, to be honest with you. But I'm on the pavement. I am on the pavement. Oh, I'm grinding as well. Oh, jeez. I shouldn't have done that on the pavement. Oh, what's this? Wow, it's a police car. Lamborghini police car. Wow. Wow. Lucky police car drivers in this town, aren't there? Right, okay. Car on the side of the road. We are ploughing on. We're not that tired, actually. I think that rest on the ferry was probably was worth it. Look at the sunlight on the dashboard. Isn't that beautiful? Dappling through. as the sun's sort of setting behind us. It's gorgeous. This game is just absolutely stunning. I wasn't sure he was turning off there for a second, but he did. We have 16 miles to go. Gosh, time has flown. I hadn't realised we'd got so short to go. Not far away from our destination. 14 miles now. We're doing our Christmas delivery. Might have to respray next episode, but you know, it was worth it. It was worth the 34,000. It cost us the same price to change the blooming colours as it did anything else. But I'll be back in the new year with more Euro Truck Simulator. More drives. More visits. More catastrophes. More utter stupidity and random chat from me, to be honest with you. It's all going to happen. It's exciting. 2021. It's going to be a good year for everybody, I think. I have good feelings about it. I'm hoping 2021 makes right what 2020 wasn't good for. Oh God, I smashed the back of the truck into that fence there. I'm not having a good time. I knew it was going to be wide there. Look at this. The sun setting here is just amazing. Look at the shadow of the truck going on the road. You can see the lights and everything. It's just blooming brilliant. Wow. Wow. I have really not had a good time though driving into things today. My own personal stupidity in a lot of it, to be honest. Let's not knock that sign over. Cross the pavement again. People there. Outside. Right, okay. All these little metal fences around people's houses in the front here. We're so close, I can feel it. Look at that, we're so close. This is such a beautiful little town. It's amazing. I was good though when it came to the American Truck Simulator. I was telling you before that the fact is that they've released they're on a sale at the moment for Christmas, which is really good. But they sold they've got a lot of the extra maps. The only one I haven't bought, I think, is Colorado, the new one. So the Colorado's still a full £8, whatever else is, but the rest were like £3. So I was like, yep, I'm on that, definitely on that. I think they were £3, £4 and £6, and I thought, do you know what? For that price, you might as well add those whole things to it. Not that I've ever crossed the entire map in this game, let alone the entire app on American Truck Simulator, which I've only got like 3 hours in, or maybe 9. I think I got 9 on Steam. I think that's me lot. 9 hours. It's not a lot of hours. Watch that. Was I on go when I parked up there? I think I was, wasn't I? What an idiot. Ah, brains with dynamite. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough to blow my own brains out. Anyway. Look at the sunlight on there. That's just beautiful. Let's go, go, go. I think I pulled up at green. You ever done that in real life? I did it once, recently. It was recent. I don't know why I did it either. I pulled up at the green and somebody behind me beeped and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, must go. Not place to park. Oh wow. I've got a thing for car transports. There's a job, wherever it's going. I want something that goes to the back to the Italian mainland. The problem with that is you have to go, oh look, a train. Sorry. Sidetrack that. Italian mainland. Problem with that is wherever I go with this particular level, I'm going to have to go back to one of those ports to get back. There must be a port though that takes you to mainland Italy. We will definitely use the search for a job next time round as well, a job market, and have a little look at that and drive to the job market, because it's a police car there just driving out. There's got to be a job that's for me there, that's close by. We're almost there. Across the railway lines. Dunk dunk. I'm even making the noise for it. Dunk dunk. It's like some cool places here. There's somewhere to sleep as well, so we know where to go to for a kip after this. And we go over. Lovely. Caught the curb. Just working on catching the curb every time I go somewhere. Every time. We're almost there. Finally there. In we go. Here's the place. Wow. Oh, there's somewhere to park next door. As well. That's even better. It's even handier. That's perfect. I want to pull out over here though. Yeah. Yes, open the gates, please. Thank you. I'm going to come right round here and turn in. This is going to be an awkward one. I can feel it. Where do you want me to park this? Tell me it's not next to one of these trucks here. Oh, it's around the back. Oh, cool. Let's do it. Let's go around the back then. Oh, round the back. Right. I hope I've made a mistake the direction I've come here, but we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. I was back behind that one. That's fair enough. There's nothing in front of me, so let's just pull this up level with it, probably. Now, somebody said to me that wheels turn. Are the wheels turning on this one when I'm turning my axle? Oh, it is. Look there. The back wheel's turned. So it's turned so I can get... Is this so I can get better adjustments on it? How does this work then? This is the one... This is where I have struggled with it, you see. Ah, now that's straight. Right, that's straight now. Aha! Right, Mark Middleton mentioned this, that the back axle turns. And I real struggle with this the other day. Trying to work it out what was going on, but the back axle turns. Do you see it? The very back axle on the truck changes direction. With me. It sort of turns with me. So basically I'm now I need to do this with it. No, I don't. No, I don't. I need to do this. That's going to hit that. Let's not hit it. Still struggling a bit here with this. I want to do that, don't I? No, I don't. I want to go the other way. You idiot. Sorry for all the wild camera angles. Right. Watching that back axle more than anything else. Right, I've just touched the wall there. I'm cheating a bit here by doing it outside, but it works. There we go, a bit happier with that. Should do it inside the cab, but hey. It's Christmas, let me off. It's good enough. I thought it might be. It's good enough. And Santa looks happy too, doesn't he? With his half-cut glasses. I've got glasses like that, funnily enough. Not interesting. Press T, and we'll get rid of that, decouple that thing, and we'll get our bonus for doing it. We should be able to do it. We delivered our chicken! We have chicken! And we got some experience. Way. 32,000. Paid for the paint job and the new spoilers on it. Let's drive again. And let's get ourselves parked just round the corner. That was good. That was good. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. I'm happy with that. The finishing touches on that one was good. So let's have a little go. I just saw a guy in there. I was going to say hello. It's alright. He's there, is he? Evening! How you doing? Actually just leant over there on my mic to actually do that. Okay, we're going to go around the corner. And we're going to get ourselves parked up for the night. And truck place. Wait for this car to come round. And let's go around here to this truck place and pull up and and sleep for the night. That is very cool. I enjoyed that. That was a good one. That one. That's a garage. It's a garage. Is it a garage for sale? Or just a garage in general? Either way, there is somewhere to park here. Let me in. Yeah, it's opening now. I should be able to park, hopefully, in one of these spots here. In this, Evening, how you doing? We are grabbing a spot for the night, if you don't mind. Is that okay? That's cool. Let's have a little look at the truck before we go. We do for the end for the day. It's so cool, isn't it? It looks really good. I like where we are as well, actually. Funnily enough, I bet this is a lovely little town to explore. And I know we're in the industrial end of it, but you know, I bet it's a lovely little town to explore. Anyway, I'll swap back into the main seat. And that's us. I'm going to put us in, and I'm going to put us for sleeping, and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the new year. See you later. Bye-bye now.